Hello and welcome back, my dear children. In this video we are going to solve all the exercises of lesson number 2, nouns. Let's begin with our exercises. First of all, we'll begin with exercise A. Write the given words under the correct headings. And our headings are countable nouns and uncountable nouns. We have the first word, purse. This will come under countable noun because you can count number of purse. Then we have coin. Coin can be counted as well. Then we have wheat. Wheat will be uncountable noun. Snow also will be uncountable noun. In the same manner, water also will be uncountable noun. Now we have the word kindness. Kindness will be also in the category of uncountable nouns. Then we have language. Language also uncountable noun. Wealth. Wealth will be also in the category of uncountable nouns. Then we have ink. This also we will put in uncountable nouns. Then we have ant. This word can come under countable nouns. Then we have victory. Victory can be in uncountable nouns. Then we have things. Things will go in the category of countable nouns. Now, after things, we have the word fruit. Fruit, generally, this word fruit is uncountable noun, but it takes a countable sense when we talk about different varieties. Last is our computer. Computer will be countable noun. Now here, children, some words can come under both the categories. Means some words can be countable as well as uncountable, but it depends on the sentence in which they are used. Rest of the 2 lines you are going to solve by yourself. The other 2 lines of exercise A, which I have not given you, you are going to do by yourself. Now let's come to the B exercise. Underline the nouns in the following sentences. Each sentence may have more than one noun. Also state the type of noun. So here in the sentences you may find more than one nouns. Let's find from the first one. Diwali is a festival of lights. In this we have the word Diwali, festival, and lights, which I have underlined for you. Diwali will be your proper noun. Then we have the word festival. Festival will be your common noun. And lights will also be your common noun. Proceed to the second one. Mahatma Gandhi's death shocked the world. Now Mahatma Gandhi is your proper noun. Death will be your abstract noun. Third one, the Taj Mahal was built by Shah Jahan. Taj Mahal will be a proper noun as it is a name. And then Shah Jahan, it also will be a proper noun as it is also a name of a person. Number 4, there are many students in the class. Students, since we don't know who are they, so it will be your common noun. Class, this is your collective noun. Number 5, our army is very strong. Army is collective noun. Why it is collective noun? Army means number of soldiers in a group. Remaining ones you are going to do by yourself. Exercise C. Fill in the blanks with collective nouns from the help box. In the help box, they have given you number of collective nouns. So you can easily pick from there and fill in the blanks. Number 1. A dash trees. What will be the answer here? A grove of trees. Number 2. A dash of people. It will be a crowd of people. Number 3. A dash of ships. A fleet of ships. Number 4, a dash of fish. It will be a shoal of fish. Number 5, a bundle of sticks. So here I have filled bundles for the word sticks. The remaining ones you may do. Here we have another exercise. It says fill in the blanks with abstract nouns formed from the words given in the brackets. In the brackets they have given you certain words. You have to think of the abstract nouns of those words. Let's begin from the first one. The dash of a colorful bird excited the child. In the bracket we have the word see. The word see, what can you think of the abstract noun of this word? Yes, it will be sight. Number 2, her dash, in the bracket we have confident, is her greatest dash. Again you have another word strong in the bracket. So let's begin from the starting. Her confidence is her greatest strength. Number 3, everybody burst into dash at his funny joke. And the word is laugh here. We have converted into abstract noun and the word is laughter. Number 4, we get useful dash from the books. The word is know and your abstract of know will be knowledge. Number 5, 6, 7 and 8 you are going to try by yourself. Here we have another very simple exercise. It says, where would you find these people? Take the correct answers. They have given you 3 options. Among them, you have to find out the best one, the correct one. So let's begin from the first. Actor. Now the options are theatre, post office, circus. Now think where actors you can find. It is very simple. In the theatre. In the same manner, we will be doing the rest. Number 2, athlete. Studio, station, stadium. Definitely, athlete will be in the stadium. Number 3, the word is lawyer. Where you will find? In the hospital or in the church or in the court? Yes, the answer would be court. Number 4, referee. Football ground, gymnasium, studio. The answer will be football ground. Number 5, professor. In the shop, in the college, in the theatre. Where? Yes, the answer is college. Number 6 to 10, you may try. We have another exercise, exercise C. Write the words given below under the correct headings. And your headings are common nouns and proper nouns. Let's begin from the first. Divya, this is a name of a girl, so this will come under proper nouns. Then you have Dushyant, this will also come under proper nouns. Then we have museum. Now museum, no specific name is given, so this will come under common nouns. Same way, park also, no particular name mentioned, so this will also come under common nouns. Nainital, this is a specific name, so this will come under proper nouns. Flower, this will come under common noun since the name of flower is not mentioned. Then we have the word rose in the second line. Rose will come under proper noun since the particular name of a flower is mentioned. Jantar Mantar, this will also come under proper nouns. Now we have building. Building will be your common noun. No name is given, that's why. School, no specific name of the school, so this will also be common noun. Festival, it will be in the heading of common noun since the name of the festival is not there. Only the word festival is there. But the last word is holy, and holy is a particular name of a festival. So this holy word will come under proper noun. So I have solved 2 lines for you. The rest 2 lines you are going to do it in your book by yourself. By this we have covered all the exercises of lesson number 2, and whatever portion I have left for you to do, so do it at home, learn nicely and study well. Take care, children.